In part 1, we've got the history,
and by definition, deserted.
In part 2, I attempt to unravel the age-old mystery of the dismembered corpses.
These bones, along with pieces of broken pottery, were found right here.
And part 3, what you've all been waiting for, is the Halloween special, the ghost hunt. You really don't want to miss this.
Oh no! What?
Demonic.
Demonic.
Warren Percy. Its remote location, sat in the heart of the Yorkshire Wolds, is roughly halfway between the towns of Driffield and Malton. The name Warren Percy comes from the Old English where, meaning basin, ham, meaning meadow, Wareham, Warham, and Percy, coming from the name of the owners of the village in the first half of the 2nd millennium AD. People have lived in this area for over 1,000 years. There was a settlement here around the year 50 BC. The settlement grew into a farmstead and was abandoned sometime in the 5th century. There is evidence of a village here in the 7th century, but it is believed to have been a temporary accommodation for pastoral nomadic farmers who would use the Yorkshire Wolds for grazing during summer and autumn. A permanent settlement was established somewhere between the 9th and 10th centuries. There is evidence that these settlers were Viking farmers. The building they set up were longhouses, typical house designs used by Vikings, and in the Domesday Book there was 3 names recorded as previous landowners. The names were Langman, Kali and Ketilbjorn, all Viking names. After William the Conqueror defeated the Vikings, he confiscated the lands, and by the year 1086, as recorded in the Domesday Book, he gave the land to Osbert de Longchamp, famously known as Osbert the Sheriff, and one William de Percy, a Norman baron, whose family had very strong ties and connections to the British royalty and aristocrats. By 1176, the Percys owned most of the village, and in 1524, the remaining rights to Warren were sold to them, making the Percy family the sole owners of what would now be known as Warren Percy. From the time that William the Conqueror gave the lands up, the village thrived. The occupancy got up to 200 people. But when the 1300s came along, misfortune struck Warren Percy. The Percy family had no male heirs to take on ownership, and the village was raided by the Scots. In the mid-1300s, plague struck the village. All this misfortune reduced the population to just 45.
By the late 1300s, Warren Percy started to recover. The farmland was back in use, the mill was back in use, and the mill pond was used for fishing.
Once the village was back on its feet, the Percys decided to cut their losses and sell it in the early 1400s to a Baron Hilton.
The Hiltons owned Warren Percy until 1573. But during this time, the village started to decline again. And in the year 1500, the Hiltons started to evict people and knock down buildings, eventually turning it back into a farmstead. The farm was mainly used for grazing animals, just like this. After 1573, Warren Percy was passed through many hands, until 1876, when it was purchased by the 6th Baron Middleton. The Middletons still own this land to the day. The land immediately surrounding Warren Percy is used for livestock grazing, and this manor house was converted into cottages that were used by farm labourers right up until 1976. After this time, Warren Percy became unoccupied, and by definition, deserted. Look at this, it's huge!
This is St Martin's Church, the last surviving medieval building. Although it is now ruins, it's a testament to the fact that people put more effort into building churches than they did their own homes. There is evidence of Saxon origins in the foundations, but it's believed that there was a wooden church before the stone church. It's also believed that the Viking settlers converted the church into a stone building. The church itself is Norman design, which is fitting considering the Percys were of Norman nobility. It also has many stone heads and gargoyles adorning it. I wish they had cameras at the time of building, as I'm sure these effigies would have looked very impressive when they were new. There have been lots of alterations and repairs to the church over the years, right up until the 19th century.
The Hiltons, whilst renovating the church, had stone shields put onto the top of the tower with their family crest on. However, in 1960, after the bell had been taken away and fitted to the church in the neighbouring village of Warren Street, the tower itself collapsed, and this is all that remains.
Wharram Percy, other than grazing land, is now a public area with nice walks, beautiful scenery and a glimpse into the past, carefully and wonderfully looked after by the National Heritage. Coming up in part 2, I attempt to unravel the mystery of the dismembered corpses. Plus don't forget to stay tuned for part 3, where we conduct a ghost hunt. The medieval called them revenants. We know them as zombies and vampires. Originating from the Draugrs of Viking legend, the people of medieval times strongly believed that fresh corpses, if wronged before death or died in a grisly way, would rise from their graves and look to avenge their wrongs, terrorise the living and spread pestilence in their wake. The history behind this was so strong that scholars and notable people would write of witnesses' stories as if they were fact, making people believe it even more. The medieval people took steps to try and stop this happening. All over Europe, there has been graves found with dismembered and burned corpses, often with rocks in their mouths, legs and arms broken, and or metal cages surrounding the coffin to stop them escaping their final resting place. What you're looking at here is dismembered, broken and partially burned bones.
These bones, along with pieces of broken pottery, were found right here, in 3 connected shallow pits that were found during extensive excavations during the 1960s.
There were 137 bones found in total, all coming from at least 10 different people. These people were male and female, with ages ranging from approximately 2 years old to over 50 years old. They weren't buried at the same time either. They were buried in this area over a period of approximately 200 years. The bones have been carbon dated to the periods between the 11th and 13th century. Interestingly, they were all buried here when the Percy family owned the village.
Now, the general consensus among historians, archaeologists, scientists and people from all walks of life were that these pits were used to keep revenants at bay. But using the findings, facts and information from the archaeological and scientific investigations and my own opinion, I'd like to put to you a different theory about these pits at Wharram Percy. And that theory pertains cannibalism.
Firstly, let's rule some stuff out. They can't have been burned and dismembered for witchcraft or heresy, because the time period is too early for that.
Revenant graves throughout Europe are usually found in churchyards. These pits are nowhere near the church. But if these people were murdered for cannibalism, then that would explain this and a lot of other things.
Let's assume they were murdered and cannibalised, and look at the evidence.
Full bodies weren't buried here. Although dismembered, they were only part bodies. Where's the rest of the bones? If there's 206 bones in a human body, and at least 10 people were buried here, why was there only 137 bones uncovered? Surely if these people would have been treated as revenants, there would have been a lot more body parts and a lot more bones found here. But if they were cannibalised, perhaps a lot of the bones and the body parts had just been discarded. Revenants in medieval times were almost exclusively adult males. The bones in these pits come from males, females, and children. Now, if they were victims of cannibalism, then these would have been whoever was vulnerable at the time, regardless of age and sex.
The scorch marks on the bones are not consistent with corpses being burnt at the time due to revenants. What they are consistent with, though, is if they were roasted over an open fire. These body parts were buried with broken pottery. Broken pottery would have been the general waste during medieval times. This would indicate that these bones have been thrown away and buried with the rubbish. Another interesting point to mention is, some religions, when they eat animals as a sacrifice, destroy all the utensils and crockery that they use at the same time. Now the large bones were broken and the skulls broken into pieces. People of the time did this to stop revenants being able to move. However, if you was to eat the bone marrow, you would need to break these bones, and if you wanted to eat the brain, then you would need to break the skull.
The location of the pits is interesting too. From this height above the valley, you wouldn't be seen digging a grave or a hole. Also, you would be hidden from the houses at the top of the hill, because directly in front of you would have been an old longhouse, and just in front of that, in between the brown cow and the black cow on the right, would have been the manor house, which would have hidden all the other houses. The perfect place to bury evidence away from prying eyes. And if anyone did see you, then you're simply burying your broken pottery. The pits were very shallow too, one of them being only 30 centimetres deep, which indicates they was in a hurry to get them dug and filled in again. The land around here is very stony, as you can see, which makes arable farming very difficult. Also, in this area, they have very harsh winters, which can mean at times food would be very scarce, making people very hungry, starved even, and desperate.
The approximate time of deaths of the people in the pits lines up with the time that the Percy family owned the land. Could they have been ruthless enough to eat their tenants in times of starvation? Or was this something more sinister, like a cult or a ritual? Because the deaths are over a few centuries, it could be possible that the people were killed periodically. Maybe something to do with the moon's position, planetary alignments, or something else. During the extensive archaeological excavations in the 20th century, a lot of keys were found, suggesting that, unusually for the time, the doors to the houses in the village had locks on them. Could the tenants be worried about someone getting into their houses? Another interesting piece of information comes from a recent paranormal investigation by Tom Buckmaster and his team at Haunted Finders on YouTube. He had some electronic voice phenomena that seemed to be someone saying, "Help me." And when he used a spirit app, someone on it said, "Where's my child?" Considering there are children in that pit, there does seem to be a connection there.
Help us.
Help us. Oh, I was just thinking something like that, saying a prayer or something. Honestly.
Because they're not at peace.
They're not.
Help us.
I think they need to be sent on. what to say.
No.
Do you know what it would really good, right, if you could go back in time
Yeah.
to that period.
And so,
Where are my children?
Where are my children? Oh. Do you know the pit? There were 10 people found in there that span over a 300-year time period, and some of them were aged between 3 and 5.
So, looking at all the facts and information, I strongly believe that the bones in these pits were from victims of cannibalisation. But whether they were victims of starvation cannibalisation or ritualistic cannibalisation is something I'll let you decide. Let me know in the comments if you agree with me, and if you do, whether you think it's starvation or ritualistic cannibalism. And who knows, in part 3, we might find some more answers. Welcome to part 3 of the video, where we're going to do a ghost hunt on WHARRAM Percy. You all know who I am, Eddie. This is one of the boys, Will.
Howdy.
This is the lovely wife, Mrs. M.
Hello.
This is the self-confessed spiritual empath and my brother-in-law, Ren.
Hello.
And this is the other boy, Theo.
Hello.
So Theo, what kind of feelings have you had so far?
More, nothing really so far, but I have had some nerve-wracking feelings, and I thought that someone touched my arm while me and my mum has been doing the spirit talk thing.
Right.
That's all so far.
Okay. What about you, Ren? You had any feelings or anything? Emotionals?
Nothing particular. I just feel very nervous. My heart rate's up. I feel anxious.
Right.
I'm not just waiting to see what's coming.
No problem. Mrs. M, same to you?
No particular feelings, just feeling quite excited and a bit nervous about what's potentially to come.
And Will?
Just one particular feeling. When myself and you were up at the pits, I felt a presence just lurking in the midst of it all. But apart from that, nothing yet. I'm excited to be here in this ghost hunt.
Interesting. And I haven't really felt anything yet, as I've just been so excited to get going. Busy setting up and preparing, as you'll see in the near future of what we've been putting together for you. As this is our first ghost hunt and we're just starting out, I've got very limited equipment. I've got an EMF reader. It's not a very sensitive one, which might be quite good. It's quite hard to see because of, you see there, an EMF reader. But it also registers a temperature as well, 13.4 degrees. Feels a lot warmer here, to be fair. It is going up. Now, I've read places that a UV light is used in ghost hunting. Now, I'm not sure what for. So if anybody can tell me in the comments, I'd be grateful. But when it's dark, I'm going to shine it around on things just to see if we can see anything. But like I say, I'm not sure what we use it for. And this one's a bit old, to be honest with you. Got a torch as well. Smart. Also got a REM pod. So this creates an electromagnetic field. And if anything enters the electromagnetic field, it goes off. Said that ghosts will use these to contact. I quite like that piece of kit. Also got an electromagnetic device. Said you turn this on and it creates its own electromagnetic field, which is supposedly attracts ghosts and they can use the energy to communicate with you. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't get any cat balls in time. So my cats are actually sulking now because I've stolen one of their toys. The batteries are dying in it, but if it moves, you can see it lights up, just like a cat ball does. We'll see if we get any action with that. Just here at the pits, while it's still light, although the light's quickly fading. I'm here with Will. I've set up a voice recorder on continuous record, not on voice activated record because I'm worried it misses anything. And I've also brought my old dear friend Charlie, a haunted wind-up clown that plays a tune. I've laid him on sand so we can see if he's moved, and if he is played with, considering there was children in this pit, we should hear his tune playing on the voice recorder. Although we will be back up here later for a vigil. Approximately 4 months ago, Tom and the team at Finders UK on YouTube came here, and on their app, somebody said about a mirror. There was broken pieces of mirror in this cubbyhole in the church. 4 to 5 months later, they're still here. We're going to set up a mirror in this cubbyhole to see what happens, and later on when it's dark, I'm going to do some scrying with the camera to see if anything happens. Now, it's not a haunted mirror or anything, it's just a cheap shaving mirror from a charity shop.
Mirror.
Mirror.
Is that a mirror?
Mirror.
Are you looking for him?
Do you know what's weird? When we first came here, something over there caught my attention. Do you see how there's like a little shelf thing up there, look?
Yeah.
There was all like glass in it. Is it by any chance a mirror?
Yeah, could be.
Is it mirror glass, or is it transparent glass?
It's mirror, Tom.
What?
It's got backing on it. Why?
Wow.
Because it's just said mirror.
Yeah.
Is it not?
Isn't it?
Mirror.
I noticed this when we first got in the church. I thought it might have been like a candle holder or something, but it isn't, because it's all flat, look.
Yeah, it's mirror. It's got backing on. Look.
Mirror.
Right.
Let's put it
What
up
the?
there.
It's a good response.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put
Are
it
you
up.
looking for him through the mirror?
I wonder if someone did something.
Did something, yeah, but who smashed it? And somebody came through and they smashed it.
That's what I mean.
Somebody come through the mirror.
Bits on the floor as well.
Is it on the floor?
Yeah.
We're all just sort of wandering about and getting a feel for the place. We're sort of waiting till it's dark. I'm worried we start setting stuff up while it's light and the batteries all die on everything. Having a walk around the churchyard, seeing if they get any feelings of anything. I'll be doing more recording when it gets dark anyway. Obviously we've got all the base camp set up with the REM pod and stuff. We'll have all them turned on once it gets dark. Somewhere that does interest me is this cross, because it's actually set quite a bit away from the churchyard. We're doing a few call outs now just to see if we get anything. But I'm interested to see what happens down here after dark. It's quite close to the stream and the pond. We'll see what happens. So this is the pond. I just thought I'd bring you while it's still low light. For safety reasons, obviously I don't want to do any sort of investigations around it. I'm deadly worried that one of us falls in it. And we're in the middle of nowhere. So the next ghost hunt, we'd be the ones talking. So I've got ghost tubes here on. Weirdly, it's picking up gravestones. But there's nothing else at the moment that I can see. Oh, it's picked up a tree as a giant person. So it's picking up another giant, literally sat near the pond. Where the giant is where the old water mill used to be a long time ago. I feel like the filming's going misty. There's no wind. There's not even a breeze at the moment. But I know you can see. There's no wind, but there's things going past the camera like orbs. I'm not sure if that's because it's poor quality, because it's night. But it's almost like there's a mist descending and there's things flying around, but there's nothing there. Now that was probably a moth, that one. You can discredit some as insects. But the weird way this, like, it's almost like there's a mist descending, but there isn't. Everything's starting to get a bit creepy now. I can't wait till it's fully dark. I'm going to have to zoom in to re-see this, but this certainly looks like there is somebody stood behind me. I've got a really sneaky feeling I haven't had the microphone on. If I haven't, then we've had through the voice app. Is the word still up on the voice app?
Yes.
If we bring up the voice app into the light, you can see the, just in case I haven't had the voice thing on, these are the words we've had. Started off with I am Dexter, hope, died in battle, I'm in my 20s, it's about to begin. When it said it's about to begin, it got very cold. West, Thompson, he will trick you, I was sick, photo, sorry, hung, and he's a minor.
As in,
Whilst I was stood back here, Ren on his SLS app could see some kind of presence behind me with his SLS app. We called out to it. I suddenly got very, very cold. Then just after that, that's when the app on Mrs. M's phone said hung. So Ren then looked on his SLS app and you could see a figure just above me with his waist roughly at my head, was it?
I can't really have to look at the footage.
Yeah.
I think it was maybe kind of abdomen area.
Right.
To your head.
Right. So the abdomen area was to my head, which is quite interesting. Now, what's interesting... What does that say?
You are connected.
You're connected. Thank you. Thank you for that. We've got the hung. We've got the SLS. We've got the app telling us we're connected. And it said he's a minor. Now, it was spelt minor as a minor in the pits. But also minor means child. Interesting connections there. And for it to tell us that it's connected.
He doesn't feel, I don't feel anything bad. For me anyway, it feels very calm in here and nice. And
Yeah.
there is like a...
This land is cursed.
That's what we're saying then.
So apart from land being cursed, apparently. Yeah, so it's chilly here, but it's also very kind of like, again, I'm against the wall, so I understand that it's also going to be...
And it's called concrete.
Yeah, so I feel a bit more secure here and warmer.
So it said the land is cursed. So throughout the last 1,000 years, there has been periods of time when the population has rapidly decreased through bad things happening, like the plague. There's also the pit with the dismembered bodies in.
Said bite.
Said what, sorry?
Bite.
Bite.
Yeah, bite.
Bite.
B-I-T.
As you're talking about the pits.
So you said bite as I talked about the pits. Were the people in there eaten?
I'll prove I'm here.
I'll prove I'm here.
Thank you. Prove you're here. Affect one of us. Touch the REM pod, make a noise.
Is anyone going a little bit colder?
Yeah.
So I've been off a split second. I've just turned the microphone off, just in case it's only picking my voice. Your left arm's warm.
Very warm, but the rest of my body's freezing.
I'm freezing, it's cold.
I'm cold.
My face feels like it's going to turn into an icicle.
What's the temperature saying on that now, dude?
23.
23?
I think you need to put it down to your hands, might be warming it up.
Yeah, let's leave it on the floor. Leave it on the floor for 5 minutes or so, or a few minutes. And then we'll have another read of it, just in case your hands are warming it up.
We have eyes on you.
Are you watching us? Don't just watch us, talk to us. We're here. Affect the REM pod.
What the fuck was that?
What was that?
What the fuck was that?
What was that? There's something out there. Did you hear it?
It sounded like...
Just leave your light torch on. Hello? Is there anybody there?
It was literally just behind that wall. Yeah. It sounded like a... Like
yeah,
that.
it did, yeah.
So first point it was the church jacket. And I've just moved his jacket to see it's not that sound that big.
Stay here for a little while longer and then we're going to move to the other end of the church.
Do I scare you?
No, we're not scared. You'll have to work a lot harder than that to scare us. Right, turn your torch off there. You'll have to work a lot harder than that to scare us. Touch the REM pod. Touch one of us.
Except for me.
Lovely young woman in the corner.
Touch Mrs. M.
Do not touch Mrs. M.
Please touch her, so that you know you're here.
We'll know you're here because she'll scream.
What? Just said mum.
Is there anybody there who wants to make contact with us? Affect one of us. Affect the app. Affect the REM pod. The area that you can see the metal. Touch the metal.
Holly.
Holly.
Holly? Would you like to talk to us, Holly? Have you got something you'd like to tell us?
It's gone very cold again.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it? I can feel it.
Theo, just check the thermometer.
Yeah, check the thermometer now. Let's see what that says.
15 degrees.
15. Yeah, that's more realistic. It does actually feel a bit colder than 15, but 15 would be more realistic.
It isn't like it's a constant breeze, is it? It just kind
No, just every now and again it just comes through, yeah.
swirls around and
Goes, yeah.
goes again. My hands were really cold, but
Mine's the back of my neck. Really cold.
like
And I've got a hoodie, so
the
the
breeze now, a big breeze, I can feel it now.
hood's covering the back of my neck. Yeah, it still feels freezing
It's
cold.
really cold.
Yeah. Just that breeze, it's like it's like an icy breeze, yeah. Is there anybody else that would like to say anything, affect us, move anything, make a noise? If not, we'll move to the other side of the church and we'll see if anybody wants to contact us at that end.
Look to the right.
Right.
So if it say it's my right, we keep hearing noises through that doorway there, don't we?
My right is up here. I don't really want to look.
My right's there.
That's my left, isn't it? My
So your right's to me. So
that's my right, I don't think there's anything there.
So we're now going to move to the other side of the church, where the tower is, and see if anything happens there. So we've moved to the other side of the church and everybody's hiding in the corner. We thought we heard somebody shout, but nobody's called back when we've shouted hello. And it's kind of freaked everybody out. So when everybody decides to move back out of the corner, I'll turn my light off and we'll start calling from this side of the church.
Hello? Is there anyone there?
I'm just going to put my light on low because I
We mean you no harm.
Would anybody like to talk to us? Make contact? Knock on the doors? Touch the REM pod? Affect one of us? Make a noise? Affect the app that Mrs M's got?
I just got another cold breeze, like a really cold breeze.
It's just come through again, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a big breeze. It's a strong breeze.
I don't know if the wind's picked up a bit now though.
And we are in the open.
Yeah.
My throat hurt at the end.
Because he was hung.
Did your throat hurt because you was hung? Would anybody like to talk to us? Make a noise at one of the doors?
I want my life back.
I want my life back.
I want my life back. I'm not sure we can help with that.
How did you lose your life?
Would anybody like to make contact with us? Talk to us? Affect any of the devices here?
His
His
voice.
voice.
Whose voice? Mine? Do you like my voice? Do you not like my voice? Do you want me to shut up? Do you want me to start singing? I think my singing would definitely wake the dead. Is there anybody here who wants to talk with us? It's suddenly gone like dead, hasn't it? Like nothing. Shall we move to the cross and talk to you there?
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy. Is that me making the joke about my singing? Raising the dead?
Probably is, yeah. It's you told.
We're allowed to blaspheme now. We have been since the 70s. But I do apologise if there is anything out there, if I've blasphemed. Please don't smite me just yet. We mean you no harm. We don't mean to blaspheme. We know we're in the church. We're respectful of that. We know at the times that people wouldn't have agreed with us talking to spirits. And possibly that would have been classed as blaspheming. But we really mean no disrespect and no harm whatsoever. We just want to communicate.
I've been here 400 years.
400 years, thank you. 1600s. Was you evicted by the Hiltons? Was you a farmer for the Hiltons? They own the land around then, or just short?
My name is Catherine.
Hello, Catherine. Very nice to meet you. Do you have anything you'd like to tell us? Any information of the area? Everything outside, the owls, everything's just literally just stopped.
It's warmer as well.
Everything has just gone. Pew.
Implies.
Implies.
What are you implying?
Or is it you implying because you just said everything's gone quiet?
I'm not implying anything. I'm just stating an observation. I wouldn't know what that implies, if I'm being honest. We're all quite new to this. Is there anybody else? Anybody at all that wants to communicate with us? Affect one of us? Affect any of the equipment? Talk through the app? Knock on the doors? Rattle the doors.
Disgust.
Disgust.
As in disgusting or disgust as in talked?
Which way? G-U-S-T or C-U-S?
Disgust. Disgusting.
As in disgusted.
Are you disgusted with us in the church? Should we move to the cross and talk to you over there? I think we move to the cross now. So we're going to go over to the cross because we all have a weird feeling over there, and a few things have been said about the cross through the app. So we'll meet you over there. So, if I just put my torch on, and we'll just read the inscription. O star, shine according to the word, that I may live, and let me not. What does this word say? Be disappointed of hope. Of my hope. So earlier the app said about hope, which is quite interesting.
My name.
My name.
As in my name. Literally said my name.
Say my name, say my name. So the names are on here somewhere.
In memory of Francis William
Oh yes.
Rakes,
Joy.
KC LLD Judge. Just stand back a bit, Emma. There we go. Of County Courts, son of Henry and Lucy Rakes of something Welsh Hall, Flintshire, 1906. Yes, you can see it if you cast the shadow over it.
Yes.
Hello, would you like to talk to us? Would you like to affect any of us? Affect the equipment on there? Talk to us through the app? Touch any of us? We're here for you. Do you want to turn your torch off?
Sorry.
And stop blinding us all?
Thank you. Hello, is anyone there? Hello, is anyone there? Feel free to talk to us by touching the antenna. Any one of us, by affecting any one of us. Any surrounding objects.
Or talking through the app on the phone.
Yep.
Obscurity. Obscurity.
Obscurity.
The writing was obscured on the cross. We struggled to read it.
Yeah, we did.
Like, hard to understand or hard to read. Yeah. Not
We've
easy.
managed to read it now, though.
Yeah. So if you're hearing something on the camera that sounds a bit like whispering, which it does to me, it's not actually whispering. There's running water at the back. There's a stream that runs.
Oh my goodness. Eric, spelt with a K.
So that has a big bearing on us because Will has an alter ego. Will does Morris dancing, and his alter ego is Eric with a K.
But Eric is usually spelt with a C, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. With a K is a Viking way of spelling it. A Scandinavian, so the Scandinavians will spell it with a K. This area was inhabited by people with Viking surnames pre-1086, pre the Doomsday Book. It was inhabited by Vikings. There is
Irish.
Irish.
I'm Irish.
Are you Irish? The people in under the cross?
They were Welsh. Well, from Wales anyway.
It's only across the water. You can see Ireland from Wales.
Okay.
You would assume that the people, although they were from Wales, were actually from around here. Because why would they come all the way here to be buried or memorialised?
Yeah.
You are inspiring.
You are inspiring.
Thank you.
It might be you that's inspiring.
Yeah, maybe Eric that's inspiring.
Directly mentioned you.
And I'm part Irish.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to tell us? Anything you want to talk to us about? Any messages?
Oracle.
Oracle.
What do you mean by oracle? Are you confessing that you're an oracle, knowing so much about Will? Or should I say Eric? Does anybody have anything to say? Is there anybody?
Scare you.
What does that say?
Do I scare you?
No, we're not scared at all. You'll have to do a lot better than that to scare us.
Yes, it feels very calm here. I feel more calm than somewhere.
I feel calmer here than I did in the church.
Yeah, I do.
As it got darker in the church, I really started to get the willies. And they've pretty much gone now. Is there anybody here that wants to contact us? Touch the metal aerial near the cross. If you touch that, it'll make a noise and flash a light. And that will make us jump.
I'm upset.
I'm upset.
You're upset? Why? Because you can't scare us? Touch that metal aerial and watch everyone jump.
Yeah, that would make us scream.
I'll just leave you all behind. I'd run back.
Touch one of us. Tap us on the shoulder.
Except for me.
I'm me.
Shall we move up to the pits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to move up to the pits now.
Shall I switch this off until we go up there?
Yeah, we'll switch everything off.
Let's play a game.
No, it's not.
We'll play a game up by the pits. So we're here at the pit, back with my good friend Charlie Chalk. I've set the REM pod up near him and the electromagnetic device, and we're all sort of sat on the hill, ready to call out. We seem to have been getting the most action from the app, so we've been using that. But don't forget, I've had the voice recorder going all the time with Charlie Chalk, so if he's been playing his tune, we'll know about it. Does anyone want to call out?
Hello, is anyone there? You wish to speak with us? Press the metal antenna or affect any of us in any way, or affect Charlie, the doll, in any way, or the app, Spirit app. We mean you no harm.
Amaze.
Are you amazed that we know where you are? Is there anybody here that was victim of anything bad happening?
I'm in my 30s.
I'm in my 30s.
Were you buried here with the crockery? For some reason, the handle that goes on my phone, the gimbal, is trying its hardest to turn left. I don't know if it's faulty or what, but it keeps trying to turn left for some reason.
Maybe turn left a minute.
Let's try it. You probably can't see anything because it's... What did...
We've got a name, Glenn.
Glenn? Would you like to talk to us, Glenn? Tell us what happened here. We know that there was bones buried here of people that were dismembered. Done? What's done? We know you were buried here in these 3 pits. The clown, the equipment is sat in the middle pit. I'm actually sat in the end pit. So if you want to affect me whilst I'm sat in the pit, feel free to do so.
Andrea.
Andrea? So we've got a Glenn, we've got an Andrea.
Are you buried here, Andrea? Or was you buried here?
Yeah, the bones are no longer here. They're actually in I believe, if I'm right, Southampton, at a laboratory in storage.
It's put 1950s.
So just after the 1950s, more late 60s, is when you was found. You weren't found in the 50s, you were found in the 60s. Late 60s, early 70s. But your true story's never been told. And now's your chance to tell us your true story. Why is it wanting to focus on Charlie? I keep moving the camera to you guys. And it keeps wanting to focus on Charlie in the middle pit. I've had to take the gimbal off my phone because it's overheating. Now, the last time me and Mrs M, who was here, we was recording part of the documentary, it also overheated. I've had it running almost constantly whilst we was down in the church, where it was actually shaded and a bit warmer than here. It's freezing here. It didn't overheat once. We come up here and it overheats. It's a bit weird. If there's anybody here who would like to contact us, tell us their story. You can affect any of the equipment. There is a device recording us talking now. There is a device in Mrs M's hand.
Lie.
Did somebody lie to you? Because we're not lying, we're here. We mean you no harm. Is there anybody there who would like to make contact with us? Affect one of us? Affect our equipment?
No, leave us.
No, leave us.
Do you not want to talk to us? Do you want to be left in peace? Just let us know.
Agatha.
Is there an Agatha here? Would you like to talk with us, Agatha? Would you like to make yourself known? So we'll call out one last time and then we're going to have a walk over to the manor house.
Son. As in S-O-N.
Son, is somebody's son here? Is there anybody here who wants to speak with us, wants to tell us their story, wants to make contact, affect any of the equipment, affect any of us?
Mabel.
Hello, Mabel. Have you got a story you'd like to tell? We mean you no harm. There's a lot of equipment here you can affect to show us your presence.
Attic hides.
The attic hides. What did it hide? What did the attic hide? Did it hide you? Did it hide the evidence of the bodies from here? So it's starting to rain a bit here. It does seem pretty quiet now. We're going to move over to where the old manor house was, just the sort of the other side of the hill, and we'll go see if there's any action there. Thank you. I don't know why I just said thank you. He's dying.
What do you found?
So we're now at the manor house. I believe this is the manor house that was owned by the Percys, who were the owners of the village when the dismembered corpses were buried. We're going to do a bit of calling out here. Probably not a lot because it's flipping cold and raining. I've got the equipment set up right in the middle. Everybody's sort of sat at the edge. So if anyone would like to call out.
Is there anyone here who'd like to speak to us? Just touch the equipment or speak through the air.
Is there anyone there? Feel free to contact us by touching the metal antenna or affecting one of the individuals here.
Please let yourself be known.
So when I put my phone on to record here.
Oh, I'm touching your back.
I'm touching your back.
And I'm not even kidding. I swear down, I was stood like this, and my back felt weird. Honestly, my back felt
Really?
So I turned around to see if it was just the wind, and then see if my front would feel the same as well. Like honestly, as well, hands down.
It's touching you.
That's why I turned around.
So when I put my phone on here to record, my battery was dying. It's now at just over halfway, weirdly. I don't know if that means anything. Is there anybody here that would like to make contact?
A lot.
Is there a lot of people here? Is there anybody here who wants to make contact with us?
Memories here.
There's memories here. Are these good memories? Are they bad memories?
Scarlet.
Is there someone called Scarlett who wants to talk to us? Do you have a message for us? So last chance if you want to make contact before we head back to the church. Please speak now. Affect the equipment. Affect one of us. Affect the equipment in Mrs. M's hand.
Affect Charlie.
Affect Charlie Chalk just down there.
Abandoned.
Sorry?
Abandoned.
That's right, this village was abandoned. Abandoned, deserted village. Interesting. So we're going to make our way back to the church now for a bit of shelter because the wind's picking up and it's starting to rain a bit now.
It was good talking to you,
I'm not playing games.
We're not playing games neither. We'll see you at the church.
It was good talking to you, Scarlett.
It's very pretty what you can get on your phone. It shows the oh shit, what's that? Oh shit, what's that? Step on it, I'll step. You can see all the stars and stuff in the picture.
Oh wow.
So my SLS has somebody
Let's see if I get it.
dancing in there. Just see if you get it as well with yours, Ren.
Yeah, dead centre.
Literally dancing, aren't they?
Yeah, it's moving. It's gone now. It's back. And
They're dancing.
if you put them together, I'm trying to see if it does it. It stops at the same time. I can't tell if it's. You've reached your day's limit.
You know, in a video,
You be like.
So my SLS was somebody dancing in there. Just see if you get it as well with yours, then.
Yeah, dead centre.
Literally dancing, aren't they?
Yeah, it's moving.
For some reason, my phone has almost died without even doing anything. We're back in the church. We came back down to the church because it was cold, wet and rainy. We've come back to the church and now it's clear skies, but it's coming warm again. So we'll do a last little bit of calling out before calling it a night. It's been quite interesting so far, but nothing major seems to have happened. But we are quite new at this. So if anyone would like to call out.
If anyone is here, please let yourself be known by either touching the metal board or using any of the equipment or taking for the spit box.
Thank you for listening.
You're welcome.
You're very welcome. If any of you have a story you'd like to tell us, or give us your name. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. From over there behind.
yeah.
It's like the door banging.
The door.
Yeah.
No, it was the door.
Yeah, it was.
What's that say?
Caring.
We're very caring.
That sounded like.
If that was you rattling the door, would you like to try and do that again? Yeah, it's suddenly got cold again.
Oh gosh, there's a cold breeze.
You might not come into the
Nurse.
Mrs. M, would you like to tell everybody your occupation?
I am a nurse.
Interesting. Are you trying to tell us that you know things about us? Because you've told us about Will, aka Eric. You've mentioned Mum for Mrs. M. She's the boy's mum. And you've also mentioned Nurse.
Oh, no.
What?
Demonic.
Demonic. Are you trying to tell us you're a demon and you're using trickery to pretend you know things about us? It's literally, the temperature has literally just plummeted. The steam's coming out of my mouth.
It was quite warm, not warm, but
It's
mild.
plummeted.
It's literally icy cold.
Would you like to affect any of the equipment?
It's put feel.
No.
That's right, we can feel it's cold.
We can feel you.
We can feel a presence. Sorry, I've now got the chuckles, thinking I'm Derek Okora. God rest his soul.
Theo, can you just check what that thermometer is, please? If you don't move out of the way.
9.2. And then throughout the break, it was really mild in here.
Yeah, it was.
Quite nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Started and it's gone cold.
plummeted.
Absolutely freezing. Uncomfortably so.
Is there anybody here that would like to talk to us? Affect the equipment, stop making my phone battery go flat, talk through the app that Mrs. M has? Is there anybody around who'd like to talk to us? Affect any of the equipment, any of the people here? I've even left a voice recorder on if you want to talk into that, and we'll pick it up later.
How do you check the temperature on that, Theo?
Do you want my head torch?
No, it's all right.
Yeah, but it's got plenty of battery now. I might use it.
No, because we might need it to walk back with.
Absolutely freezing.
Gosh, it's cold.
It is cold.
Do you want some light? I've got this torch.
There we go.
Margaret.
Hello, Margaret. Would you like to talk to us? Literally, the power's going in everything.
Oh, that's right. Is that too bright?
No, that's fine. That.
Have you lost your head torch?
Yeah.
We've only got 3 more.
So we're running out of power in almost everything. It all just seems to be draining all of a sudden, everything. So is there anybody left who wants to talk to us, affect any of the equipment before we pack up, because we've got no power left in anything and we'll have to crawl back in the darkness, unless that's what you're wanting us to do. So we'll call out one last time.
Frank.
Frank, would you like to talk to us? Would you like to affect any of us? Affect any of the equipment? Talk to us before we go.
It feels creepy.
I feel like very uncomfortable.
I do.
Yeah, it's like a presence.
I
Yeah.
don't like it.
I generally feel like someone watching me right now.
My battery's about dead on my phone now.
Right.
Should we stop it then?
Your family. We are family, yes.
No.
We are family, all of us. We thank you all for talking to us tonight. We're going to wrap it up now. While we've still got light left in our torches. Thank you very much and good night. To say this was our first ghost hunt and we didn't know what to expect, or even if we was doing it right, it seemed to be quite a bit of strange phenomena happened. What interested me the most was the demonic side to it. Somebody seemed to know a lot about us, and when I questioned it,
They told us that they were demonic. Is there really a demon at Warren Percy? Something tells me this isn't our last visit there.